afternoon, it's Pamela from Yorkshire in the north of England, here to talk crochet and yarn. Now, on I'll do what I've got up to on my latest asymmetric scarf stroke shawl. The one I'm doing with the Malabrigo. It's called a arroyo, I think is how you say it, arroyo. And I believe this is the colour, I'm not 100% sure though. I think it is the colour. 166 Brujula, that one. So I'm on row 48 of 64, if I make it as big as it can be, I think. But it is actually already working up quite nicely. It's really soft, it's lovely, it's really lovely yarn. So I've but yeah, it stretches out to a nice lacy pattern, which is what I really wanted, was a lacy one. So we'll see how that goes, but at the moment it looks okay. We met Pearl, Nick and I went to the Spectrum yarn sale on Saturday, which is of course the mill that makes Stylecraft yarn. They have one of these every 3 months, or if they've got enough to sell. Basically it's seconds or end of lines or things like that, and you get real bargains. I try to restrict what I get because it's very tempting to get a lot more than you need because of the prices. So I try to get just what I need. So with you know, K&K Crochet, KK and Christian, they do the hats and scarves for Bumblebee Mountain Outreach every year. I haven't got my act together this year in order to send anything off, but I've got some things and I'm hoping to like do one more often than I did this year, so that I can contribute next year. So with that in mind, and now knowing I prefer to crochet hats in Aran weight yarn, I've actually bought some with that in mind. So I got 3 balls of Aran weight yarn. These 2 I know are Stylecraft Impressions, and that one I think it'll just be Stylecraft Special Aran, I think. And so those are for hats. So I've got 3 of those for £5, which is a really good deal. I think at full price the Impressions is something like £4 something a ball. So even if there's faults in it, it doesn't matter. You know, it's a good bargain. I don't know how much the special is, but it won't. You know, it's not. It won't be much because it is like the basic yarn. But it's still a bargain price. I've got another one that's for hats, which is this one. Now this has got some wool content. It's 80-20 DK, but it's a thicker DK, so I think that'll make up into a nice hat. Can't identify what that one is, to be honest. I don't know what one it was, but it looks nice enough. So that you know, at 20% wool will probably be okay, I would imagine, for a lot of people, but I will mark it up that it's got some wool in it. Then I got 4 dishcloths and things. I know this is Stylecraft Savannah, I think it is, something like that. And it's 100% cotton Aran. And I got 3 little cakes for £6. I think there's 100 grams per cake. So that's for dishcloths and things like that. That is a bargain as well, I'm sure, because £2 for 1 cake is very good. So I'm really happy with that one. So I'll use them. And then this is where my little bit of frivolousness comes in, because I've already got more sock yarn that I think I can cope with to make socks, even if I do get on with the knitting, because I've already got in. I've got 3, 4, 5 balls of sock yarn, either West Yorkshire Spinners or Stylecraft. And now I've got the that includes the extra one I got on the sock knitting course, and I've bought another bag and pack of 3 balls, which is where I got 3 of the last lot from. and this is £5 for 3 balls of theirs. So I think it'll be head over heels, this Stylecrafts sort of yarn. I just couldn't resist. It was just too good a deal to miss. But whether I'll ever get round to making as many socks as I've got balls for, I don't know. Now, the final thing. An exciting thing happened at the weekend. As you know, when I came onto my last video, I said that I had a beautiful skein of yarn that had got destroyed in the winding of it. Now, I was hoping that it didn't sound like I was complaining about it, because if I'd have thought there were anything wrong with the yarn, I would have contacted the company. I would not have stood on my laurels, you know, or sat on my laurels even. Like I did with the pattern, I contacted her because I thought there was something funny about it. And I never meant to imply that I thought it was the yarn's fault. Yes, there were knots, but they do get knots, and I'm used to that. My problem has always been with winding, and I forget, you see, when I'm talking to you here, I forget that, you know, when I've said things in the past that you may not remember it or not even have seen it. But I have said many times in the past, I'm sure, that I have winding issues, you know, with the winding skeins of yarn, which is why I ignored skeins of yarn for quite some time. But then I had a successful one, so I thought, oh, we'll give it a go again, you see. So, but I really did mean to say that I accepted full responsibility for what went wrong with that skein of yarn. I just felt like I wanted to mention it because I felt gutted that I'd lost such a beautiful skein of yarn, and the colours really were gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So I was really just saying it so you could commiserate with me, really. So, and I was very careful not to name whose yarn it was, because I didn't want to cast aspersions on their yarn. But unfortunately, with the little bit that I did say about the colour of it, it was recognised, and the man whose company has contacted me and said he was unhappy that I'd had these issues. Well, I said to him, I don't want it replacing, because I, you know, like, you know, it's sort of my mistake, really, you know, and I said I didn't expect him to pay for my mistake, or words to that effect. Anyway, in the end, I said, no, I will order another one, but I will pay for it, because that's how I like to do it. I will not make anybody pay for my mistakes. And I thought that the one I'd got wasn't available again. I thought it were a different combination of wools in it that wasn't available. So I ordered a different one from him. It's actually spin dye, by the way. And so I ordered Sugar and Spice, which the one I'd wanted before was Spice Market, and I thought, well, this Sugar and Spice, I thought it's got some of the same colours in it, it looks so pretty. So this is the one that I ordered, and the reason why I did proceed to order it was because he kindly said he would wind it for me. In fact, I think he said he does offer a winding service. So I thought, right, that's even better, because I don't really want to face winding another beautiful skein of yarn and getting it so wrong again. Like I say, even if there's knots in it, I don't blame that on the person doing it. It's you know, like it's my problem at the moment, because I'm not very good at winding, and also my arm is making things 10 times worse. My shoulder's making things 10 times worse. So I ordered this one, and lo and behold, it was here on Saturday morning. It was super quick service, really, really good. So this is the one I've got, which is Sugar and Spice, and it's absolutely gorgeous colours. This is why I wanted this, because like that's why I was so upset about the other one. It's so soft, it's beautiful. And I don't know whether this is the reason why, perhaps you can enlighten me, but it is superwash merino, which will be soft anyway, and it's got yak and silk in it as well, so I think that's why it's so special, you know. Anyway, so I ordered that one, thought that will replace the one that I've lost called Spice Market, and I'll be really, really happy. So I've got that. But the cheeky monkey, despite the fact I said I didn't want freebies, because I really don't blame them. I don't blame them for this at all. I hope you know me well enough. If I blame somebody, I will tell them, you know. I never did blame him. It's not his fault, you know. And lo and behold, this got me one of the Spice Market as well. So this is the same one, which is like superwash merino, yak and silk. So he has still got the one that I lost. So, oh, look at it, look at the colours. I'm sorted. I've thanked them. I've said it's naughty to do what he's done and send me a second one. But this goes to show what a nice person he is. And I encourage you, if you can afford it, and, you know, please, please, please support, you know, these sorts of business, but in particular this man's business. Attic Spin Dye, he is fabulous. His colours are out of this world. It feels super soft. I can't praise it enough. And I'm not just saying that because he sent me a free cake of yarn and he's wound it for me and all the rest, because I'm super grateful about that anyway. But it's because it genuinely is. It's beautiful. I mean, this is, I think they're up at £20. It's absolutely gorgeous. And if you can afford to and you want some, please, please, please consider Attic Spin Dye. Like this, it is nice, but this is softer. This is so much softer. And this will look so much better in one of these shawls, come scarves, asymmetric style, because for a start, these are more my colours anyway, and it will be smoother, it'll be drapier. I just know it's everything I want. So please, please, please look at his business. It's fabulous. Attic Spin Dye. You can also follow him on his Instagram. He's probably got other things too, but please, you know, just this is why your independents are so much better. They care so much about, you know, what they produce for you. You know, it really is the way forward. That's why, although I've bought these, and there is a purpose to buying these, this to me is the way forward for me, because I'll have more enjoyment out of these and I don't have to wind them myself. So I just know it's going to be so good. So anyway, I don't want to gush too much. I know I have gushed, but you can see why. Aren't they beautiful? Just look at those. They're similar but different. I like them both. Like them both. They're beautiful. So anyway, I've said it. I hope none of you thought I was having a go at that company, because I wasn't. I would have named them if I'd have thought it was their fault, and it wasn't their fault at all. I'm only naming them now because of the nice things they've done since. So anyway, that's me for today. I've gushed enough. Like I say, I haven't much to show you, but I'm still think I'm going at a faster pace than I was, which is nice to know that I can still do it, because I've been so gingerly with this shoulder, you know. I want to, but I think it really is going to be a matter now of working through what pain I have, you know, while still bearing in mind that I've got to give it some you know, time off as well. Anyway, that's me for now. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I shall see you soon, hopefully. Take care.